What up, y'all? It's your boy Koi Beans. The last video I had, I mentioned that I wasn't going to be doing an escape video. It's going to be something totally different.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So as I'm editing that other video, Skate comes out with their new season. They come out with season 3, and I released that video of Skate right before they dropped that season. So kind of want to do just like a shorter video, a little bit of an update on that season, and I would like to talk about some things in regards to this. Towards the end of the video, I would like to discuss where I'm kind of at with it and how this channel is gonna look going forward. So before we get into it here, I would like to just say this. The criticisms that I have or that I may bring up, this is all out of a place of love, truthfully.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
I grew up with the Skate series. I loved Skate 2 and 3, especially for me, were the ones that I played the most. The other thing too is at that time of playing Skate 2 and 3, I was actually skateboarding in real life. Like my buddy who wasn't really into skateboarding donated me his board, and that is when I kind of took off. I was watching a bunch of good old revived skateboarding. I would like for this to succeed. I don't wish upon the downfall of this game necessarily. But especially like if you play this game, if you still play this game and you enjoy what you're playing, don't let me be the reason that you stop playing this game. That's also not what I'm here to do, is persuade you to stop playing the game. This is a video of me just giving you my honest opinions of where we're at and some things that I would rather address in a video than just typing a ridiculously large amount of comments. Yeah, just want to give that quick little like prerequisite before we go forward. So I made some TikTok videos for the new season 3 on Skate. I realized through making these videos
that there's a lot of you that didn't mind how they rolled out the new Isle of Grom in regards to giving early access to those that paid the $10 for the Skate Pass of Season 3.
And that to me was just like, what? Like, what? All right. So it's just like this little kind of promo, I guess, or whatever, for those that have the Skate Pass. In those short TikTok videos, I had a lot of comments of people just like, they're defending it, right? So anyway, that's where we're at right now. This is where this video is for. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be a place for conversation, so feel free to leave your comments down below. If you disagree, as long as we can have a civil conversation about it, I'd love to talk about it, you know. I'm gonna try to get to all the comments that I can and try to, you know, answer you guys. And yeah, anyway, yeah, let's talk about it. All right, so in the new season Fluid Flashback, we got the Isle of Grom as what's been known as Tutorial Island, but now they changed it as they say new and improved. We got dark slides, dark catches, and dark flips now. Finally, they got a new game mode called Speed Lines. It's pretty much just a like time trial version of a line that you're doing. Tattoos and all kinds of different brands for different clothing. That's what we have pretty much right now for the season and where we're currently at. With all that being said, let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about the good things first. Let's start there. So for what it's worth, the Isle of Grom, it's probably my favorite area, honestly. What I like is that now we have the city, and also we have like a much more like Skate 2 and 3 reminiscent area. It's not a big area, but it's also not a really small area. I don't really want to be skateboarding down skyscrapers the whole time. I want like a giant skate park area vibe. But is it just the Tutorial Island? Maybe. The new cosmetics and the gear in general is starting to look more skateboard-like, you know? I said in the last one, the best way I could describe it is like this is like a bubblegum version of a skate game. I don't think I've emphasized enough how important this is, but like as of right now, this is still the best feeling skateboarding game. Like, minus all the bugs that there still are and the you know, jankiness it can be at times.
Alright, bro, we need to talk about this line right here. It's literally called It Gets Worse. And you know what? I gotta give him an A for accuracy. Look at this shit, man. This is like my 50th time trying this one too, so that's why it looks like first try right here, because I had to re-record after the 40 minutes it was taking me to get it, and I still didn't get it. But look, we're going, we're doing alright, we're grinding where we need to grind. This really can't be that bad, it's not that bad, we're landing everything here. Honestly, at this point too, I'm like, I can't believe we're about to do it. And then look at this! Yep, GG Skate, that's exactly what I was going for.
Like I said, this is not I hate skate video. I'm not titling this video that, and that's not what the point is. But with that, why don't we talk about the things we don't like? This channel is not supposed to be a skate channel. It's not going to be a skate channel. I play all kinds of different things, okay?
Yeah, and at this moment, I may or may not be hooked on Crimson Desert.
Message!
This is just one of the first videos I started on because, honestly, it was a game for me that I was like, you know what, I could make my first video off of this because I am passionate about the game and, you know, I want to see the success of this game and I want to kind of follow it in the long run and be able to come back to it someday. I mean, we'll see if another update comes along and they've added a bunch of new things and it's worth talking about it. I'm going to talk about it. That's what this whole thing's about. So yeah, here we are with this one. So like I mentioned, I really wasn't even going to make this current video until I started seeing all the comments on the videos I made talking about the Isle of Grom, being like, dude, like, you know, you don't have to play. What else we got? Dude, it's $10. It's only $10, man. Well, in a month, you're going to be able to play it for 500 rip chips, so this isn't even technically paywalled. It had me realizing, like, yo, honestly, this is on me. Because if you're still playing Skate, when the game came out in September, well, the early access came out in September, if you've still stuck around this long, odds are, and I'm not saying all of you, but odds are, most of you are going to try to defend this. And that's fine. That's okay. But now I'm going to chip in on this because there are some things that I do not agree with, and I think a lot of us don't agree with, and I'm going to be one of the ones to say it. So when I saw the way they introduced Isle of Grom and made a short little video out of it, which was,
we made some hard ground rules to follow. The first one is that Skate is not pay to win. There are no areas of gameplay or the map that you have to pay to unlock.
Okay, so full transparency here. I understand I'm about to make the argument that paying $10 for the skate pass to get access to an island is stupid when your boy never paid the $10. Just know, I saved my pink ticks since the beginning of this early access. I've never spent them, and to get a good bit of them, I was using these blue ticks anyway just to get pink ticks so I could eventually then maybe get a battle pass out of it. It's cool, but I would just make the argument that for a casual player, this isn't really that attainable because I've had this currency since the beginning of the season. I still had to grind out a good 15 hours to get the remainder of the blue tickets just to buy the pink tickets.
so first off, we're on the 3rd season of a battle pass in an early access game. I'm sorry, this is new to me. That's new. I've played a couple games in a handful of games of early access, and I've never experienced one with something that has this much in a store for all the different cosmetics that require real money, the different amount of currencies that are in this, that you can buy them with real money. And then let alone, well, now we finally have a new area for you guys to explore. You can't just be here to try out this early access to give us feedback and tell us what you like about it. No. You'll have to wait unless you pay $10 to access this island. Now, I get it. $10 is not that much. $10 is really nothing, to be fair. I don't like this whole, like, well, here's your new area, but only for the first month these guys are gonna get it that are paying real money for this. This is early. I thought the point of early access is for people to try the game, give feedback and all this, not pay you guys more money to give you the feedback. I don't like that. I don't know how anybody's really like, yo, this is such a good idea, I want to give them more of my money. I don't know. Sorry, hold on, time out. Last time I checked, EA is a multi-billion-dollar publisher. To just give us access to this island that's really not all that large, to me, I'm just saying, this should be free. This should not be a $10 here and then you'll get early access. Okay, and it is going to also be free technically when, you know, the next month comes around and you have to spend the 500 rip chips. So, okay, just once again going back to what this game seems, the premise of this game seems to be, which is, hey, you have your dailies, you have your weeklies, you have your monthly, you have your seasonal tasks that you gotta do. You gotta play and grind back through the game just to go back up. Oh, dude, that's not much of a grind. I hear you. Why are we trying to make people grind the game to be able to go test the different areas and go see the different things that this game has to offer? I don't like that the fact that we're in early access at this point and we're doing all of the things that we are doing in terms of showing people how we are, you know, inevitably gonna have the game run when the game's actually released. I'm telling you guys, I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried and concerned.
I'm more scared than a vampire reading a garlic nuts recipe.
I think another problem with this too is the whole live service aspect of this, instead of it being like, I don't know, like a $40, $50 game ready to go when it's released, available to the public. It's this new model that they're going about with this one. And honestly too, if it was released as is in the state that it's in for 40, 50 bucks, I would not be paying the money for this.
I get it, guys. Like, I want a good skate game too, but here's also something I think of, right? I look back and I was younger, right? I was a lot younger when I was playing the Skate 2 and 3 games. That was over 10 years ago, right? Like, imagining myself as a kid playing this game, everything's a microtransaction. This is nothing like what we used to have. That's how I want to say it. It's the things that you guys don't have to say that we're seeing happen in the game that gives us player base a really big red flag that's getting raised. Like, that's really the main point of this video that I wanted to talk about. Like, I don't know why some people defend it as much as they do. Like, well, how are they gonna make money, dude? How is EA gonna make any money? Oh my god. This is a multi-billion-dollar company, and I'm not gonna sit here and defend the actions and the behavior that they've had for it. Like, I'm not... What are we doing, guys?
Keep in mind, this is also the same studio that's trying to advertise the fact that they have these new tricks that have already existed in their previous games, but for some reason we can't have those as a baseline in this new game coming out. Oh, whatever. Just don't forget to go do your dark slides and keep an eye out for when we can soon do finger flips.
Anyway, like I said, I don't want this video to make it just seem like I'm over here being a negative Nancy. I just... I have to be real. I gotta be real with you guys. Like,
just once again, I want to remind everybody that that last video I had of Skate was plenty before the season came out. I released the video, I think a week before the season came out, or maybe 2 weeks before the season came out. And yeah, just when I saw how they rolled this one out and got to experience it myself, I just have to make this video of how, you know, feelings can change and optimism can fade at times. So yeah, before I step away and take a break from this game for a bit, I just wanted to share that once again.
If you enjoy this game, if you've been having fun with this game, and this is your game that you can just hop on, have a good time, and it makes you smile or something, or it makes your day easier for whatever you had going on or whatever you got going on in your personal life, do not let this change your mind. Seriously. No, it's not. I want this game to stick around. I don't want it to go away. I just need to talk about some of their behavior, because I think they could even be treating you much better, especially if you've played this long. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, like, if you've got the 400 or 500 hours in this, I want better for all of us as the consumer, and that's where I think our middle ground can be on all of this. Like, as a consumer, why don't we talk about that? Of this game is in early access. Going forward, what do we want to see as players, and what behaviors should, you know, be addressed from this company just trying to nickel and dime you for every skirt and crop top that they have in the game? Like, this was a little bit more negative than I wanted it to be, so I owe you guys. I owe you on the next one. All right. That's fine. I just want to start adding more content to this channel in general, and I got to do better with, you know, if I have these thoughts and have these long rants that I could go on, I just need to start hitting the record button and getting on here and talking to you guys about it, because that's the whole point of this channel. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I said, let me know down in the comments what you think. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, night, wherever you're at with it. And I will catch you on the next one. J-Rock! Take them out!
The little era, peace.